Hello and a heartily welcome to this new video. We have a new month and therefore we have a new topic, and the topic of this month is health. And what's the most important thing about health? Well, that's our immune system, because our immune system is the thing to keep us healthy. My name is Dominika Hanschk and I'm happy that you're here with me to explore health and your immune system in a little bit more detail. Okay, so what is health? When are we healthy? Some people say, well, you're healthy when you're not sick, when you're not ill. Oh, right, I understand. Well, it's a really personal thing, I think, because some people feel healthy when they don't have, when they're not in pain. Yeah. Others say, well, I want to be energized. I want to be full of energy. I want to be able to fulfill all the things I want to do in life with the family, with friends, with work, etc. And I want to be able to do all that without feeling tired or exhausted. So I think health is a very personal thing, a thing that everybody has to decide for themselves. What are they experiencing as I'm healthy, okay? And the most important thing about health is that we have something built into our body to help us with that. And that's our immune system, okay? Our immune system is a very, very important thing to keep us healthy. And it has specific tasks in our body to do that. So first of all, we have to understand that our immune system is not just some cells which are built in the bone marrow. You know that in the bone marrow we build all our blood cells, like the red blood cells, thrombocytes and leukocytes. And leukocytes are the immune system. There are certain groups within the leukocytes which have specific tasks in the immune system, but in general the leukocytes are part of our immune system. But there are also other parts in the immune system. So, for example, the lymphatic system is part of the immune system because it actually helps making those immune cells responsible so that they can decide, okay, who's friend, who's foe, who do I tolerate and who do I really, fight? Because it's important to understand what's good for the body and what's bad for the body, and to react accordingly. Okay? So we have certain aspects, certain organs which help the immune cells to actually be good and responsible and of help. So first of all, does nutrition and exercise and our psychological behavior have an impact on the immune system? Definitely, because what we eat has an impact on our immune system. The way we exercise has an impact on our immune system. And the way we think and how we perceive life has an impact on our immune system. And that's the thing I want to discuss with you in the next coming videos. But today I want to go a little bit deeper in what our immune system is and how it reacts and what's so important about it. Okay? So first of all, 80% of our immune cells live in our gut. Oh wow, why is that? Well, it's very important. Many people don't realize that the passageway between our mouth, our stomach, and our gut, up till the end, is actually, everything that's in there is actually not part of our body. Everything that's in our gut is not part of our body. So when we eat something, when we drink something, then that's not part of our body. The immune cells in our gut and, well, the lining cells of our gut actually decide what's allowed inside our body and what we better do not let in and get rid of very, very quickly. So it's very important to have our immune system sitting in the gut to actually look, oh, that's good, I need that, vitamins, come on, minerals, come on, nutrients, come on, okay? But at the same time, toxins, no, stay away, because we don't need them. So it's very, very important. And what we eat has a huge impact on our immune system because it decides of how much work we're going to give them. Is there another factor which is impacting our immune cells, our immune system? Well, yes. So for example, when you're doing intermittent fasting and you have this 16-hour window of fasting at night, that's a great thing. And during those 8 hours that you eat, you only have 2 or 3 meals. And in between you have breaks where you only drink water or tea. Then that's a really good thing that helps your immune system to be very performant. Why? Well, every time you don't eat, your immune system in the gut has a break. It can recalibrate, it can actually look what's happening, it can react properly, and it doesn't have to be on alarm every single minute of the day, because when you graze and you're having something here and something there and something there and another cappuccino and another this, the immune system has to be just watching all the time, because something is coming in and something needs to be decided. Is it good or is it not good for me? So we can actually help our immune system when we have food breaks. Very, very interesting fact. Okay, but how does our immune system work? We have actually 2 specific kinds of immune cells in our immune system. So one part is the unspecific immune system, which basically reacts when there are things like a virus which wants to enter a cell to replicate itself. And the unspecific immune system gets called by the cell itself, which says, well, something is wrong here. Come on, I need help. And it basically sends out some signals that the unspecific immune cells migrate to that area, and they actually try to eat those infected cells. Okay? So they cause a local inflammation, and that local inflammation looks actually that there is more nutrients, or the immune cells can migrate there more easily, so that the thing can be sorted out. And the other thing is actually the specific immune cells. They actually have to learn what they should look after properly, and they work with antibodies. So there are B cells which can actually go to that area and look, oh, there is a bacteria, for example, and this bacteria has certain aspects which seem to be the same in every kind of like aggressor, which I have next to me now, and they present that to specific T cells which can produce antibodies, and those antibodies basically connect to those bacteria everywhere, and it's like a signal. Hello, come on, kill me. And that's how it works. So antibodies actually say, hello, kill me. And that's a good thing, because then the immune system can react quicker, because it already shows, oh, come on, this is wrong here, this shouldn't be here, this is marked as bad material, as bad bacteria, and I need to get rid of it. So it's a lot more specific, okay? And the thing is, we need both. Yeah, we need the unspecific immune cells and we need the specific ones, because they work together very closely, and that's good so. The fact is that if you look into what's happening, or what has been happening in the past month, is that there was a really, really specific focus on getting actually a vaccine for corona. And what does that vaccine do? Well, the vaccine should help the body to produce antibodies. Oh, okay, so it's actually just working on that side of the equation, and the other side is left on the side. And that can lead to problems, because the immune system needs both. So a natural infection would actually teach both arms to react and work together. But if I get vaxxed, I'm actually forcing one side, and there becomes an imbalance, which can lead to health issues in the future. It's important to know, are there specific things you can do to help your immune system to do its work? Oh yes, there is. I'm sure you've heard about some of them. I just want to be a little bit more explicit with 3. So let's start with the first one. The first one is vitamin C. Vitamin C, we know when we get a cold or whatever, vitamin C, it helps us to get through the cold more quickly because it helps our immune system to react more quickly and really get to work and sort it out. So vitamin C is a very, very important help for our immune system. How do we get it? Well, we can get supplements, yes, of course, and I would recommend doing that when you're ill, because obviously you're not feeling that well, you're maybe not that hungry, so it would be easier to get it just with a supplement to help your body. But you can actually eat more vitamin C in preparation. So where does vitamin C come from? Well, yes, vegetables and fruit, obviously. Most people think about oranges. Oranges are good, they have got vitamin C, but there are actually certain vegetables like bell peppers or green leafy vegetables that have a lot more vitamin C than actually oranges. So eating a lot of fruit and vegetables helps us with vitamin C. Okay, what else do we need? Well, one thing I'm very keen on is actually vitamin D. Why is that? Well, vitamin D actually helps to activate immune cells. So it's necessary to activate certain immune cells. So vitamin D is very, very important. And there are actually studies out there that show if you give people vitamin D when they're already infected with corona, that it actually helps them to have easier way in navigating through the illness. So it helps even in the acute state of illness because the immune system can react quicker, faster, and get it sorted. So vitamin D is a very, very important thing. But the thing is, the big question is, how much vitamin D do I need? Okay? Well, we're living here on the northern hemisphere, and there we have one issue. The sun is shining, well, not that much in winter, and between November and April, the sun is actually not shining that very often. And the second thing is that the UVB rays actually don't get down to the earth as we would like it. And so, because we don't get the UVB rays on our skin, we can't build vitamin D. Oh, okay. So between November and April, we can't build vitamin D through our skin because the sun rays, the important sun rays, the UVB sun rays, don't get through the atmosphere. Okay, so you could think, well, in summer, we are actually going outside there and we can build lots of vitamin D, so we are good in winter. No. I can tell you for Germany, and I'm sure it's the same for America or UK or other countries on the Northern Hemisphere, that 80% of people have a vitamin D deficiency. 80% are deficient in vitamin D. So it's very important to understand of the importance of vitamin D. So can you supplement it? Yeah, I would actually recommend doing a supplement where you have it based in oil, where you just put 1 drop of oil on your meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, doesn't matter. Yeah, and you have the optimum dose of vitamin D. And the optimum dose, according to recent studies, I'm not a doctor, so don't take me, inform yourself there. But the optimal dose in recent studies is said to be 5,000 international units. 5,000 international units. That's usually a lot more than most of the agencies that are responsible for saying how many vitamins, how many minerals you should use or you should supplement are saying. So inform yourself. It's a very, very important topic. Inform yourself, maybe get even your blood measured to know exactly what your vitamin D levels are. And I can tell you, I'm personally taking those 5,000 units a day and I'm feeling great because I haven't had a cold in ages. Okay? Okay, is there something else? Well, yeah. I told you that our immune system is working with inflammation. Inflammation in itself is a good thing. So don't get me wrong, inflammation is a bodily reaction to a problem, and it's good because it opens the blood vessels. It basically helps important nutrients, important immune cells to get to the area that's infected and to do something about it. So inflammation in itself is a good thing. But you want inflammation to last only a couple of hours, a couple of days, sort the problem and then go away. So inflammation should be a short-term reaction. It shouldn't last for ages. So the problem are actually silent inflammation, chronic inflammation, where our body is just all the time having this inflammation which keeps the immune system busy. That's not good, okay? And one important factor for which helps with chronic inflammation is actually omega-3 fatty acids. And omega-3 fatty acids are also something that most people don't have on the radar. Why is that? Well, omega-3, you can have omega-3, for example, in plant-based omega-3, would be in lime seeds or walnuts, or chia seeds, and you can take that. But the problem is that only 1% of those plant-based omega-3 fatty acids can actually be transformed in the higher omega-3 fatty acids, which are EPA and DHA. Okay? And why is EPA and DHA so important? Well, because they are anti-inflammatory. Oh, okay, so they reduce inflammation. Great. So that's why we need those omega-3 fatty acids. The problem with omega-3 fatty acids, the higher ones, is that we find them in fish, for example. Well, fish is something good, but because of the overfishing and actually all the toxic metals which are in the oceans by now, it's not something you can eat every day. It's good, but it's not good. Yeah? So you have to find another way in substituting omega-3 fatty acids. And my recommended way would be to have a good fish oil or to have a plant-based, a vegan oil from microalgae. Yeah? So find something to actually sort out your omega-3 problems. And the thing is, you can measure that. It would be healthy to have about 8% of fatty acids in your cell membrane of the blood, for example. You can measure that. It would be good to have more than 8%. And most people have something around 4%. So there is a lot of room for improvement because there are silent inflammation which lead to illness. Okay. So let's just summarize what we've discussed today. For our health, we have a very potent partner on our side, which is the immune system. So the immune system is actually that part of our body which helps us to stay healthy. And it does it with two specific answers. One is the unspecific immune cells, which actually react mainly for viruses and stuff to actually look, oh, there's something that's wrong, we need to do something. And then we have the specific immune system, which work with antibodies. Antibodies basically mark, for example, bacteria, saying, hey, kill me, I'm bad. So we have those specific arms of our immune system, and they work hand in hand. We need both. It's very, very important. We need both. 80% of our immune cells actually live in our gut. So we can help our gut by actually looking at food breaks. Intermittent fasting would be the ideal candidate because we would have 16 hours without any food overnight. Wow, great. And even between meals, we can look that we have breaks where we don't eat for 3 to 4 hours so that our immune cells can actually recalibrate, sort itself out and work it out what's good for us so that we are healthy. Of course, there's also exercising which can help. Our psychology has also an impact on our immune system, and we will go into that in the upcoming videos. So let's just focus on the last 3 things I've discussed in this video, and this is how can I help my immune system with certain aspects to actually work better. And one product or one supplement that I can take is vitamin C. Vitamin C is a very potent partner of our immune system because it helps our immune system to fight back quicker. Okay? Obviously, best way would be to actually get that through fruit and vegetable, but in an acute situation, when the illness is coming, I can actually supplement that, definitely. Second partner for our immune system is vitamin D, because vitamin D actually activates certain parts of the immune cells so that they can react. It's part of the specific immune cells, so that's really, really important. The thing is, between November and April, we can't actually produce vitamin D ourselves, so we need to supplement it. It's very important. As I said, I'm not a doctor, but what I can read out of studies, the recommended daily dosage should be something around 5,000 international units. That's what I'm taking, but yeah, just look at those studies and decide for yourself. And the other thing that I find very, very important for my immune system is omega-3 fatty acids. Why? Because our immune system reacts with inflammation. Inflammation is a good thing in the short term, but I don't want silent or chronic inflammation going on for ages and actually keeping the immune system busy, because then it can't do what it's supposed to do, react, because it's just doing the whole inflammation thing the whole time. And what can happen is actually that we get allergies, that we get autoimmune diseases because of those silent inflammation. And something I can work with on that hand is omega-3 fatty acids, because omega-3 fatty acids actually are anti-inflammatory, so they help to reduce inflammation, especially the silent ones. So that's a really, really good thing, and you can get that with fish oil or algae oil, which is the recommended thing, because the plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, they are good, they are healthy, but our body can only transform about 1% into the higher omega-3 fatty acid EPA and DHA, and these are the ones that work anti-inflammatory in our body. Okay, this is it for today. I'm so glad that you've stayed with me. And I'm looking forward to discuss our immune system and the effect on nutrition, or the other way around, the effect of nutrition on our immune system, as well as the effect of exercise on our immune system, and also our psychological behavior, our thinking has an impact on the immune system, and we want to go into more detail with that with the next coming videos. So thank you for staying with me, and I see you soon. Bye!